Hey guys, welcome back to Playing in Space with PlanetHead. So if you watched my last video, it has me trying to get through nullsec as an alpha character without a cloak. Pretty good video. I got some good content in there as far as noticing and getting away from a warp bubble. Going to jump into this as quickly as possible. Very similar to yesterday's. I haven't played since yesterday. I want to record each section of this. If this video goes forward, I'll be blunt about it. There isn't a warp bubble out there on this next gate. So I've got about 10 more jumps, I think, to where I want to go. So what I'll end up doing is, if this video keeps going, that means I got through that first gate. Doesn't mean I'll get through the next couple without dying, but it means that first gate I've gotten through. If not, I'll just stop the video and restart it similar to what I got right now here. So I have my characters up here. PlanetHead is trying to get through. If you want to check out why I'm doing this, I'll explain it at the end, but I did explain it at the last two videos. I don't want to waste most of your time. So let's just jump into the action. As soon as I jump in here, I'm going to check my directional scanning and my local, and then see if I've got any warp bubbles in the area. Then I'll try to get through the next gate as quickly as possible. Doesn't mean that on the opposite side that there isn't a warp bubble there. Now, my only thought is today is a Monday. It'll be posted probably Wednesday-ish, if not sooner, depending on when I can get things up and running. But whatchamacallit? I don't know where I was going with it. I might as well put on my lucky hat. It is really hot outside, but I got the AC going, so let's switch this on. There we go. You've seen it before. It's my stocking cap that I got when I went to FanFest a couple years ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I can't remember my brain. I'm old now. Things don't go. Okay, so let's jump in here.
Connecting.
It could go quickly. It could go surprisingly long. We're going to try to go as far as we can with this. Okay, so I got some destructions in the area, but I don't have any warp bubbles. Let's scan again. Any warp bubbles? No. Okay, so now we're going to try to warp to the gate, or the safe spot that is near gate 15W, which is the one I'm trying to get through. And then we'll check the warp bubbles from there. Hopefully this one's, I have my thing set at 5 AU. Let's bump her up to 15 AU. Okay, so we got Ishtar out here. He is probably just hunting for himself. I am not seeing anybody at the gate right now. So hopefully nobody's on the opposite side of this. We're just going to jump through as quickly as possible. Dog has walked in. Please don't bug me right now. I love you. You're awesome. Yes. She heard me talking and she needs that attention. Okay, let's keep this D-scan up and going. Still nothing, still nothing. We want to get through this. There's a couple of gates here that are in a corridor that you can go in and out of. So I'm going to pull up the map just right. There we go. OCD, I have to have my Eve up. Don't bug me in the middle of this. She's slowly working closer and closer to me. Okay, I got only one other guy on local. Let's get off this gate. Random. We're going to warp to a random planet. B. We're going to save 15W. Submitted. Okay, we got a safe spot there. I'm going to save another safe spot. There we go. So I saved another safe spot. Let's do a D-scan. Got a keep star in this one too. I don't have anybody. I've only got one guy in system. I don't have anything up here. We're going to try to jump through here as quickly as possible. I'm being a little bit reckless here, taking a chance. It's a Monday. My thought is, being a Monday, might be less people actively playing, so I might be able to shoot through here. Some people might say you want to do your scoots through. Nobody good. You want to do your scoots through at the beginning and end of downtime, which could be a good idea. I actually, oh, we got 5 people in system. Any bubbles, any bubbles, any bubbles. Okay, we got, guys, planet, warp. Come on, baby. 37 kilometers from this Thrasher fleet issue. Okay, we actually got off of it. So, safe that one. Good. Will be. Let's safe another one. Good. The second one I saved because I saw that the next gate is within 14.3 AU. So now I'm going to location, warp back to that second safe before these guys see which way I went. Now, here is the other trick. Now, I would love to do this visually, but I'm going to try to bring this down and scan this gate here and see if anybody is there. So we're going to drop that. Align. I don't think I've got anybody on that gate. No one there. I'm going to try to jump through real quick. I'm probably going to die here. We're probably going to die somewhere along the way here, but I'm just... Every safe spot that I put down will be helpful in the future as well. Not saying I'll go through here a lot, but you never know when you have a random safe spot just sitting out there. Okay, let's bump this back out. Do I have anybody on here? No. Okay, let's get through this gate. Oh, we're about to jump into Venal. No, we're not about to jump into. Okay, I got one guy in system. Nobody on gate. Random planet. Warp to 100. Control B. Save 1. Say save 1. There we go. Submitted. V. Now D scan. I got no bubbles. What I can tell, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, baby.
Warp drive active.
Still nobody. I'm not seeing any. The other thing too to keep an eye out for is your local. See if anybody has come through the gate that you just came through, that you saw in the last system. That means they might be chasing you. It's kind of fun. This is the best times. Cool. Nobody in system. Perfect. Okay, I'm still gonna bounce. Planet, just in case. We're within 100 and create another safe spot. Good. And then no one is in system. Look at all of these athanors. Wow. Still nobody in system. Now here's the other part too, is the guys who have seen me come through, a lot of people have intel channels. They could be messaging ahead for people to set up bubbles at gates that are in front of me. So since nobody's in system right now, wait, hold on before I do anything else. I'm going to take a second to relax. Okay, and get a lay of the land. Now, I still need to keep our floating. There we go. Need to keep our local up here that I can see. I think I had this defaulted to number of deaths recently. Okay, so we've got 1 ship destroyed, 2 jumps away within the last hour, and 3. And we got a couple of ships destroyed at our destination. So we got about 7 jumps. It looks like I might be safe to go through one more jump there. Then I'm going to do a little bit of a trick after that. So let's go ahead and... Actually, I've got the time right now. Now, you know I try to stay outside of third-party sites, but what I'm gonna do is pull up, I learned this trick the last time I was playing, zKillboard. Okay, and probably the second most used site other than Dotlan, if not the most used site. Now in here, just showing you the zKillboard here, what I'm gonna do is, still got nobody in local. I am going to pull up this site here. This was the only one that had any death in it. So WHJCA, TAC JCA, WHJCA, that's in tribute. Okay, so still nobody in system. What I've done here is I've typed in the system of WHJCA into zKillboard. And down below here, I go along and I say, okay, where did these ships die at? You know, and it was a, looks like a shuttle that died in tribute. And if I pull it up, if I'm not mistaken, I think I should be able to see it was at the Stargate for OJ3L TAC 4. So the Stargate for OG. Okay, so that ship died on the gate coming from this side to there. So there is a slight chance that they are bubble gating this gate, but not this gate. We're going to take that shot, okay? As long as it doesn't look too iffy on the way through the next system. Never know, we could just run into a warp bubble. The spot that I'm most afraid of right now is that they've got both of these covered. Now it looks like there's multiple ways in and out of here. If they've got mine bubbled as well, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. We're going to find out. If I even make it that far. I should have dropped a safe spot on my way in here. It's alright, it's alright. We've already gotten some good progress with those. Okay, we got John Wick in system. Uh-oh. Okay, nobody on gate. Playing at random. Warp to 100. Control B. Safe. 1. And save spot created. A lot of stations in this. A lot of stations. I'm not within the gate site of this yet. So what I need to do is figure out, is there a station near it or a spot near it? So let's pull up. I'm going to drop this down to 1 AU just so I can keep an easier eye out for combat probes while I pull up my site here. Let's get this floating so I can keep an eye out. There we go. Now, I'm trying to get to gate WH TAC JCA. So that is that it there? No, it's up here. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to warp to the planet of D7 TAC Z7AC. Most of the way there, I'm going to drop a save spot and warp back to it. Hopefully I don't get into any trouble there.
Warp drive active.
We're going to expand our save spot here. Save 2. As we get closer, let's go ahead and save that save spot. We're good. Got nobody on gate right now. So Mr. Wick might be doing something else or might just be docked up Here's the scary part. Remember, this is the system that there was death in, but I'm hoping that it was at a different gate. So, and that's what my intel
Warp
told me
drive
from the
active.
maps. But the question is whether or not they moved those bubbles or not, or if they just have all of the sites bubbled. Here we go. We only have one other person in here. Planet. Random planet. Warp to 100. Control B.
Warp drive active.
Save 1. And submitted. Good. And where is the... So again, I'm 33 away from that. So again, I need to do the same thing. I need to figure out what is close to there. Keep our D-scan up, what is close to there, and warp to a planet that's near it or something that's near it. Sometimes there isn't one. Wrong one. I keep doing that. Get a little jittery when you're almost there. Okay. Let's do another D-scan. I got a fly in here. Okay, I got another person just came into system. Now, if I was really doing this, I'd be checking out who these guys are, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and bump our directional scanning out. That's good. So I'm going to warp back to my save spot. I didn't do that. I warped to the planet, set a save spot, but then didn't warp to that save. Okay, we got multiple people in here. So there is a slight chance I showed up on some intel channels and now some people have come in to try to kill me. Or they're just flying through. We're going to err on the side of being safe, hopefully. And I think what I'm going to do is log off safely like I did the other day. I'm going to keep the D-scan up. Okay. We're only 5 jumps away from getting there. I've got my D-scan up while I'm logging off. So we've got about halfway there. What I'll do, let's just make sure we're fine here. Any D-scan results? Good. Okay, so I was able to log off safely. In general, that was a really good progress. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a lot. Now, if I was playing a lot, I would come back an hour from now. I actually have to work this evening, so whenever I come back tonight, I'll probably try to do the final stages of it, which will be the scariest. Um, let's go ahead and pull up my other character here, Pesky Conqueror, and I'll show you guys on the map with him. Hopefully, it's a little bit tougher because I don't have anything preset in there.
Skill training completed.
Let's go ahead and pull up the map. So this isn't a bad idea. Pull up a second character, plan your trips out, and then do it with the character that you want to. But we want to do Venal. So region. Oh. Venal is all the way up here. Where is this guy? Is he down? He's in Stain. All right, all right. I haven't checked him out in a long time. He is sitting in Stain. Good for him. Okay, so we are trying to get. We're currently in Tribute. We're trying to get to Venal. Now, how far have we gotten here? So let's go. Jita. No, there should be. I gotta work on my... See, this is something I really need to work on, is my mapping abilities. Um, only for the effect that uh, I need to learn better on how to control the stuff in game. So let's see if we can figure this out. Um, where did I'm trying to think here. I was coming into Venal. I think it was up here. Pirate Greastas. Oh, shoot. Alright, this is where you don't plan things out. What I'll do is the next video, I'll pull this character up first and I'll do a little bit of research prior to the video as to how to do waypoints within the in-game map to plan your trip prior to going. There might even be ways to save that so you can give that out to people if you were going on like a, a team up to a certain area. I'm not sure. There's probably some cool stuff that you can do with it. Where am I here? This is actually very interesting. My other part here is I want to see. Let's see here. Research time, efficiency, manufacturing system, invention, manufacturing jobs. Activity, sovereignty, personal statistics, geography, station count. So, ooh, this is one I might have been looking at. Nice. Okay, so this is something I was trying to figure out. With Dotland, it's very easy to see what stations are with the maps. I'm so used to using that for after like 10, 15 years. Using the in-game map, if you come down here for geography, and I'm sure there's other stuff in here, and this is why I want to start using this more. You can click on station count, and I was trying to go to Venal, which is up here. Okay. And was it K3JR that I was trying to get to? I think it was. So I am probably working my way up this way through here. Was that? Maybe not. A lot of stuff going on. Okay, so now what does it give me all of the info on this? Show info, anything? Addition orbital body stations. Okay, so in this station there's going to be some industry, some marketing, repair shop, reprocessing plant. I am sure there's plenty of people in this area, so you can't really live in here, but we'll figure out stuff to do. That's just our general first shot. Now there's other spots in here. HTAC-P. Show info. Good. Okay. So in general, there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to start working with here as far as using the in-game map versus relying on Dotland. Again, Dotland and like zKillboard are really good pieces of information that I will continue to use, but I think I'm doing myself a disservice to not use the in-game abilities as well, because they are going to be the most up-to-date, most likely. And if you rely on third-party sites, especially explanations of different things, it may not give you all that data. So there we are. Where are we at here with time? About 25 minutes. Perfect. Well, next video should hopefully be either... What I'll do is I'll try to do another video after this. If I'm able to do any more flying to get to my destination, I will. If not, I'll do kind of a history of the Venal area within lore of the game. Not player, but lore stuff. Because player stuff has gone back and forth. Venal has been back and forth a ton, I think, between players. And maybe that's something down the road. But at least I can give a little bit of the lore of the Garistas in Venal and anything that's going on there that I can find. So one of two, if I'm able to get to where I'm going, we'll check out the area, and then I'll do the lore after that. I think I like that. And if I die, we'll make a run for it again. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Hey, other than that, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly wherever you want. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.